Hey, it's day 11 of Kayla Itsines Bikini Body Guide 100% accountability. I got up this morning and I did my workout, the Friday full body workout, and ate a good breakfast and went to work, and things got really crazy at work. There were a lot of technical difficulties that I had to work with, and it just really stressed me out. It really did, and I didn't take a lunch break because I was so stressed out about the work that I wanted to finish. And honestly, once I got off of work, I was like, I'm gonna have my cheat day today, because food is just a comfort thing to me, and that's the first thing I wanted to do when I got off of work. So, Paco and I went out to a restaurant, and I had my cheat meal. But honestly, I was so stressed out from work that I went to the grocery store and I bought not the family size, but a party size bag of Lay's, and I planned on eating the entire bag today. The entire bag for dinner. And I mean, that is not good. I knew I was an emotional eater, but I didn't realize the emotion that most drove me to eat was stress. I don't really consider myself like a high maintenance person. I think I'm pretty laid back, but yeah, work stressed me out really bad today. But luckily I have a husband who's kind of looking out for me, and he suggested that we go do something relaxing. And then we went to dinner with some friends that we ran into, and it was great. I had a whole cheat meal, which I've talked about. I didn't really want to do that. I wanted to do like a cheat item. But even though I was calmed down a little bit from work, I still just didn't care. I'm gonna have my cheat day today. But you know what? Just because I had a whole meal of something, of like deep fried chicken and French fries, doesn't mean that I'm not gonna try really hard tomorrow. And it doesn't mean I'm not gonna try really hard for, the other 10 weeks that I've got coming up with this guide. So I haven't given up on myself, and I think, if you find at a moment that you've fallen off of the bandwagon for a second, and be it because, you're an emotional eater, you're a bored eater, or you think you're sincerely addicted to food, don't feel like you're obligated to be the same kind of eater and the same kind of person that you were when you fell off, because you can always get back on and kind of change your mindset when it comes to what you're putting in your body. So one thing that I've really thought of doing this week, and I think I'm going to do it, is putting like post-it notes on my fridge, and have it like, are you eating because, 1, you're stressed, 2, you're bored, and different kind of stuff like that. And just kind of reminding myself that food is a fuel, and it's and the really bad stuff, like I've said a lot before, it's a punishment for you. It's not. It really shouldn't be a reward. I'm really disappointed in myself with how I viewed food today. And the stupid thing is that I thought, oh, well, I didn't have lunch today, so I can eat something really bad for me for dinner and still be okay. That's not what this is about. It's not about counting calories for me, and it never has been. It's been about eating honest, good food for your body, and not just a calorie allotment, because that's not going to work for me. I don't know a whole lot of people who that has long-term successfully worked for, and it's definitely not going to change my mindset of food, because easily, if it's just about calorie counts, I could eat the junkiest, crummiest food ever and still stay under my calorie count and not see any improvement in my health whatsoever. So I kind of fell off the bandwagon today. I'm going to admit it. I'm not going to lie to myself. I ate food that wasn't good for me. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to do the same thing tomorrow. I'm on here keeping myself accountable. I'm being honest, and I'm not hiding anything. I'm telling everyone exactly how I feel and what drove me to eat today in the first place. Honestly, I was so stressed out today. My poor husband, I yelled at him when I came home when he asked me a question. I've never yelled at my husband before, ever. And I never really plan on repeating that intentionally again. It felt awful, but he's the best person ever. He recognized that I was super stressed out, and he suggested that we go somewhere spiritually relaxing, and that's what we did. And so yeah, just if you're finding yourself stressed out and you're a food person like me, try doing something else before you take that angry drive home from work and buy a party-sized bag of chips and plan on just watching Netflix and eating the entire thing because honestly, you don't care anymore. It's an awful feeling. Like, I don't really want to feel that way again. Hopefully all of our technical issues get worked out at the place that I work, but yeah, stress eating, it's not a fun thing. I didn't enjoy it at all. Afterwards, I felt bad. And granted, today, like, I just did my one cheat meal, but I didn't like the way that I viewed it. I didn't like my mindset going into that. I don't like the calorie mindset. It's bad. And so yeah, I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. I'll probably end up telling my accountability partner about it because she's my health rock. She is always dependable. She's my anchor. And so probably tell her about it and see what she has to say, because she has a lot of really helpful things to say. And so yeah, I'm just keeping it real, telling everybody how I really feel. I kind of feel like I'm rambling here toward the end, but honestly, it was one of the most stressful days of my career so far, and it wasn't anybody's fault. It was just the equipment in our office is just acting up. It was awful. But anyway, I'm feeling a little bit more de-stressed now, and yeah, surrounding myself with awesome people and keeping it accountable.